Hello, my fellow creators, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, it's time again to participate in the monthly card Hoppin, a year of fun themes and techniques. So, for February, we have chosen to have the year we were born as our monthly theme, and the techniques were either marbling with alcohol ink or shaving cream. So, I chose to do some marbling with alcohol ink. For my alcohol inks, I will be using Flamingo, Turquoise, Purple Twilight, and I'll be adding in some of this silver mixative as well as the alcohol blending solution. I've simply gotten a glass dish from my kitchen and put some water in it, and now I'm just putting in several drops of the different colors of alcohol inks. Once I have those droplets of alcohol inks in the water, I'm going to go ahead and stir it up a little bit with the back of a watercolor brush. And then I will just put my cardstock into the water. And it gives it such a beautiful marbled effect on both sides. I just love it. Now I'm going to go ahead and dip a few more pieces of cardstock in, adding ink as necessary. Now mind you, I'm just using plain cardstock. It's 110-pound white cardstock that I bought at Michael's. So for this technique, I am not using Yupo paper. Now, Card Hoppin is a group of creators that are part of the Handmade Happiness Facebook group. And we do a monthly card hop with different themes and techniques to share with all of you. I will list all the participants in this month's hop in the description box below, so make sure you follow along. You will notice when I add the silver mixative, it kind of sits on top of the water. It doesn't blend with the water the way the other alcohol inks do. So when I dip my cardstock, I kind of lifted it up a little bit more face up so that the silver mixative would sit on top of the paper while it dries. And then I found this image and it just says vintage 1967 aged to perfection. So I just printed that on my printer and cut it down to size and then proceeded to dip it into the water with alcohol inks. Now the first one came out a little bit pale and I wanted more vibrant colors on my panel. So I added more alcohol inks and printed a second panel, proceeding to dip that into the water with alcohol inks. And as you can see, this one did come out much more vibrant, which in the end I like much better. Now here are all the pieces of cardstock that I dipped in the water with alcohol inks to get that marbling effect. Look at that beautiful silver mixative on that one. And then I just set them aside to dry. But since the theme is the year of our birth, I'm going to use the panel with the vintage 1967 printed on it. So I'm going ahead and cutting that out with one of the dies from Gina K Master Layouts 1. And then I'm going to cut out a piece of black cardstock to mat that onto. Now that I have that card panel matted onto the black cardstock, I'm going to go ahead and add some foam tape to the back of the panel. And this is just some foam tape. I think I bought it on Amazon, but I'm not going to buy it again because getting this release paper off is just very difficult. Nevertheless, I do get it off, and then I will attach my card panel to my card base. Once I have my panel attached to my card base, I decided to add a little bit of sparkle to the card. So I pulled out some sequins I had in my stash and just adding 3 to the top right corner and 3 to the bottom left corner. And again, wanting a little bit more sparkle, I am using my Spectrum Noir Sparkle pen to add some sparkle to the numbers 1967. And there you have my completed card for this month's Card Hoppin'. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye!